Hello, my name is Paul. This is a video for bodyweight culture following up an article on the grip variations, the twist grip and the back grip. These grip variations give you a chance to either let your grip rest when it's sore and you want to keep working out. It gives you a chance to take your wrist out of the game if you have an injury. And one of the grip variations, the back grip, gives you a chance to actually strengthen the back of your forearm. The front of the forearm is a muscle that usually do a lot of work and very strong. The back of the forearm is a muscle usually a lot weaker. So one of the grip variations works on that. So now I'm going to show you how to set up the straps on the bar. Okay, I'm going to be using the straps here. If you want to see a full description of this with photographs, go to bodyweightculture.com. You can see it there. Okay, so we divide the strap in half. Make sure that it's not twisting. Place it on the bar. Then you take each side and you place it into each other, like so. Same thing on the other side. In half. Place it into each other. Okay. Now the easiest grip to perform, which relies on friction and relies on the shape of your hand, is a twist grip. So what we do here is we place the hands into it and then we twist. You can twist in one direction or the other direction, that depends on you. Okay? And then from here you can use these two fingers to place it around the strap, or these two fingers, that's up to you. And from here you can do the pull-ups with a lot less strain on your middle epicondylitis. Okay? Like so. So that's one variation. Now if you do not want to twist, you don't have to. You can actually keep your hands here and grip like so. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, more chance it's going to slide off. Like so. Perform the pull-ups this way. Okay. Now we can twist a few times and actually keep the forearms like this. Okay. When the forearms are kept like this, you're working on the back of your forearm. Okay. Now, this is actually a combination of the back grip and the twist grip. The true back grip involves not twisting the straps, but actually just keeping your hand like so. Okay? So now those are just some variations, and you take a lot of pressure off the tendons over here, the muscles that flex the fingers and flex your wrist. They also pronate. Now, having done that, the question would be, what if the back of my forearm is not strong enough to handle it? Well, if it's not, then you would go for lighter resistance, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now. So now we're going to go through the progression. Okay, most people are not going to have to worry about the twist grip, but the back grip will be a problem for a lot of people because the muscles you're using, you haven't used them the same way before, and many people don't use the back of their forearm a lot, period. Okay, so I have the strap set up a little bit lower on two parallel bars that I use for dips. If you have a bar that's lower, just like a high bar, but it's at this level, you can use that as well. Okay, so here, exactly the same setup. Okay, over the bar, into each other, forearm in. Same thing here. Okay. Now, if you open the thumb up, that's going to help you a little bit. If you bring it back in, it can be a bit more difficult because it can slide more, because here the fingers are out, they hold in place, fingers together, more chance it's going to slide off. So this is a little bit more difficult than this. So you can start with this if you like. Just be aware of the fact that this tendon is very underused in most people. There's a high chance of injury, so be careful with that. Okay. I'm going to demonstrate with my fingers together. You can start with your fingers apart, just be careful. Okay, so we're here. We start with knees bent. Pretty easy. Okay. Having done that for a while, we're going to extend the leg. Keep one thing in mind. You do not want to keep the small distance of travel up and down. You want to go all the way up and all the way down. Okay? For a lot of people, this is easier on a bad grip. Just to do this. This is the most difficult part. Because you have to, at the bottom of the movement, hold with the back of your forearm. You can't cheat and move the arm into a more favorable position. So master full range of motion first. Having done that, we're going to extend the legs. Okay? So after this, we can take the straps, place it on a high bar, and do the pull-ups with it. And always make sure that you have mastered the basic movement first. Make sure that the strap holds tight enough. You do not want to be in a position where you're doing pull-ups, all suddenly you're falling down on one side or on both sides. And again, if you want to see a full article about this grip variations and how they're used and how they help to work out while you have an injury to your medial epicondylitis, you can go to bodyweightculture.com. A lot of free articles there, and take a look at it.